Hey, it's Tiffany, the founder of the Modern Women's Society. And I heard a quote today that said, being underestimated is my superpower in this world. And it triggered some thoughts for me that I wanted to share with you. So when I really thought about that, I was like, it kind of triggered me if I'm being honest. And I was like, being underestimated, being my superpower, got me a lot of places. And one of them was burnout, exhausted, and doubting myself. Because in this world of possibility, right? We are the first generation of women to truly have possibility and opportunity where we can start businesses, where we can be employees, we can have our own bank accounts. And I know that sounds so silly, but it was only in the 70s and 80s that all of those things came to be. And so it hasn't been very long that women have been able to truly be the creators of their own life. And so we've spent all this time trying to overcome, whether it was consciously or unconsciously, this male work environment to truly achieve everything that we desire. And so it's like, oh, you don't think I can do it? You think I'm a little girl? Let me show you. Like, I will prove you wrong. Right? And so it's like, yes, underestimate me all you want. That just puts more logs on my fire. Let's go. And I think so many high achieving, ambitious women have been there. I think that that's really relatable to a lot of women, at least in the circles that I run, of like, yeah, tell me I can't do it and I'll prove you're wrong. And then I'll do that plus everything you didn't think that was possible for you. And then you can watch. And if we're being honest though, how's that working out for us? And before I go down that thought process, I do want to pause and say, I'm not saying we shouldn't be ambitious, that we shouldn't go for the most. I am a highly driven, high performing, highly ambitious woman who believes to her core that if I dream it, like Mickey said, or like Walt says, if you can dream it, you can do it. And that's backwards. I truly believe that to be true. And at the same time, I feel like the reason why we drive home from work thinking with like this new dream, this new idea, maybe a promotion is on the table and we think, I don't know that I can do more. I'm past maxed out. There's no time. There's no energy. I don't know the last time I truly got to the gym and actually enjoyed my workout. I don't know the last time I was in my own kitchen. I feel like my family has sacrificed so much for me to get where I'm at. Like, is there any more for them to give? Because I'm going to need support at the next level. And sometimes, I'll speak for myself. There were times that I drove home from my job, my very comfy 6-figure job with the benefits, the 401k, the health insurance, the career path, thinking, I think it would be okay if I just gave it all up and lived under a bridge. I really think living in a cardboard box would be more enjoyable than this. And I had so many friends and family when I would try to articulate what I was going through and what I was feeling, be like, girl, you are nuts. Like, I would kill for your life right now. When's enough gonna be enough? When are you gonna be grateful for what you have? Like, what are you complaining about? All your bills are paid. You have a nice house. You have a car. You have all of the things and you're not living paycheck to paycheck. Like, when you're struggling in other areas, you cannot fathom that money doesn't matter because everything in your world revolves around money mattering. And all I knew in that moment was that I was empty. I felt like I was missing out on all of the big moments in my family. I felt like my friends were drifting away because I didn't know how to be a good friend other than a snap here and a text there. And I didn't want anyone to ever think that I was weak, that I couldn't handle it. And so I just kept grinding and I just kept doing more and more until finally I was just like, I don't really, truly do not believe that this is the way it's supposed to be. I've been anchoring into this idea unconsciously that being underestimated was my superpower. Tell me again that you don't think I can do this. Add another log to my fire so that I can keep going. But that mentality is what led to me being unsatisfied in my life. I didn't know how to create harmony in my life. I knew how to be really good at my job. I knew how to be really good in the gym. And I knew how to be a really good friend and daughter, but I didn't know how to do all of them at the same time. And until I figured that out, my life was empty. And so now when I think about like being underestimated is my superpower, it has such a different meaning. Because now here I am, a female small business owner on her own who believes to her core that creating harmony, intentionally creating harmony between your health, your relationships, and the way you earn money is the key to having it all at the same time while feeling energetic and thriving, where you are just magnetic and life is flowing and it feels peaceful. And it feels joyful. And there's pause. And there are big achievements. Like we're literally having it all. Feels good and not empty. And there are so many high achieving, high performing people who look successful on paper going, it's not possible. You're just that really cute little girl. Like, let me know when you get stalled out because your business isn't growing, you can't pay your bills, like your life is falling apart. Tell me how that kumbaya moment is for you then. And so now it's like being underestimated is my superpower, because now it's, you know what? You don't have to believe in my philosophies. You don't have to see the world the way that I see it. But I'll tell you something. My nose itches. But I'll tell you something. I am of the first generation of women where opportunity and possibility is abundantly available. And I'm also the first generation of women who understand the cost of that when you chase all of your goals and dreams with the wrong plan and the wrong strategy. Because what worked for the men, and this is not a men bashing, I think men are amazing creatures. They have a lot of great qualities, but the way they go after success, the way that they are driven, the way that they are fulfilled, the way that they feel life is very different than the modern woman. We're collaborative, we're peaceful, we are loving, we are warm. We want everyone around us to be winning. It's why we sacrifice so much of ourselves in the process. So our blueprint has to be different. And so once I learned that the blueprint to having it all was nothing that anyone ever taught me, I was like, I can't shut up about this. I can't shut up about this. Let them watch, let them criticize, let them judge, because 6 months from now, a year from now, 5 years, a decade later, while they watch from the sidelines, they're going to be like, how did you do it? Are you really as happy as you say you are? And the answer is going to be like, hell yes. I have never had more peace and harmony and joy. I've never felt more like a whole person where every aspect of her life feeds each other in my entire life. Do you want me to show you how I did it? And so let them underestimate us. But my words for you today are, Don't let them underestimating you be the reason that you burn out, be the reason that you do it with resentment. Find the peace, find the joy. And if you're curious how to do that, join the Modern Woman Society, because I will teach you over the next 12 months exactly how to create this for yourself in a way that is sustainable and that you will be able to model the way to pass it on to everyone around you. I love you so much. And I would really love for you to comment below and let me know, like, what do you think about being underestimated? Is it your superpower? Do you believe in the grind? Do you believe that there is a way to relax? What did hearing my viewpoint of the world trigger for you? Were there light bulbs? Were there resistance? I genuinely want you to share your thoughts below with the intention of having a really helpful, healthy, open dialogue. I believe that open dialogues with other women who have different experiences and different viewpoints than you is such a gift, because when you can sit and listen from another person's lens, another person's perspective, and share your perspective at the same time respectfully, so much magic happens because everyone gets to walk away from that conversation with something. And the intention is never to change someone else's mind. The intention is to share a viewpoint that allows someone else to think for themselves and determine what works for them in their life based off of what they know to be true and the experiences that they've had, to ponder ideas. And so I really encourage you to do that in the comments. And again, I'm Tiffany Simms, the founder of the Modern Woman Society, where I am helping high-achieving, ambitious women level up without the burnout, the guilt, the shame, because you deserve to have harmony in your health, your relationships, and the way you earn money. See you next time. Bye.